Hello everyone, and welcome to Hardy the Coach YouTube channel. I'm excited to be here today because I want to share something that is very, very important to any job seeker's quest to get their dream job. Uh, as usual, starting with the introductions, yes, I'm Hardlife Mohamba, the managing consultant of Hardy the Coach International, and yeah, we do a lot of things: career development. We do LinkedIn optimization, cover letter and CV writing. We also do interview preparation coaching, and yeah, our footprint is growing every day. We have clients in over 25 countries, and yeah, we do CVs for C-suite, entry level, middle management, students, you name it, across all industries. And so I'm very excited to share, the nuggets, tips, and tricks for that can assist you, like I said, to land your dream job, even in these times that we're living in. So today I want to talk about how you can reduce the length of your CV. It is very, very critical that the length of your CV is limited to 2 pages. All right. If you can spew to third page, yes, maybe, but it is very critical and very important that your CV is limited to only 2 pages. Why do I say so? Because recruiters do not have the time, to be honest with you. They do not have the time to look at more than 2 pages. Because what we do as recruiters normally, as a person who have been in the interview room for quite a long time, or who have been there in terms of shortlisting candidates, is that we only look at the first page, at the top page, and see how it is. Because obviously at the top page, that's where your personal details are. That's where you have got an eye-catching professional summary that tell us about who you are in terms of skills and attributes, and obviously experience and achievements. And so it's very, very important that you've got a very catchy professional summary that tells us more about who you are, and that will make us want to read about you, or read more from the CV, like going to the second page, because we would have seen something that is catchy on the first page or the top page for us to go to what? To the second page. All right. So it is very, very critical. So if you do your CV that is more than 2 pages, I'm afraid that with the limited time that recruiters have, you can struggle, right? So what do you need to do to reduce the length of your CV? It's why I'm here today to discuss on. Number one, remove all unnecessary information on your CV. There's information on a CV that obviously doesn't add value or doesn't give you an edge in terms of shortlisting. And what information am I talking about? There's information about date of birth, information about marital status, information about age, information about race. It's a waste of time because it doesn't add any value. Right? As much as it doesn't add any value, that information can be used as grounds of discrimination. So there's no need for you to put religion, for example, or are you single or you're married. Surely, that information has got nothing to do with the job that you are going to be undertaking. So remove that information. It's it's not important. Now imagine you're putting that information on the top of your CV, which is where recruiters spend those few seconds looking at. Do you think they might be intrigued to look at probably the bottom of the first page or the second page? I don't think so. So remove that unnecessary information. on your CV, it's not important. Hear it from me. It's not important. Number two, remove the objective statement. Objective statement, surely it tells us about your objective. And, objective statement to us as recruiters, surely it tells us nothing about what you can do for the company. Objective is what you aspire to do, probably in your personal capacity. But does it tell us about the value that you can bring to the organization? No. So why are you wasting time? The professional summary is enough, and it should not be more than 5 lines, 5 sentences. It's enough for a recruiter to know, okay, this person is all about this. If it is right, if it is written in a very professional way, so seek for a recruiter, or get advice from friends and stuff. They read your professional summary and they can tell you, okay, A, B, C, D, E. Well, it's very, very important. So remove the objective statement. It's not important. Number 3, remove experience that is more than 8 years. Right? Why? Because obviously, a certain type of experience, of course, it depends, but obviously, certain type of experience would have been overtaken by time and events. Because imagine you were employed as a technical officer or IT technical officer, but now you are this big project manager. Surely you cannot put that information for IT technical officer. Why? Because you are not going to apply for the roles that need an IT technical officer. So what do? You just write it as summarized so that we can see your career trajectory. But obviously you cannot write it in bullet form and say, I achieved this, this, and that. Why? Because it would have been overtaken by time. So remove those things. Number 4 is the issue of writing your responsibilities. Your responsibilities are very, very important to tell us about the type of or the level of engagement that we can, contract you. Right? So when you're writing responsibilities, it's very, very important to shorten your bullets to 8 bullets. And obviously the bullets are not supposed to be very funny, because they will not be ATS compliant in the same instances. But obviously would want the bullets to be 8. That's very, very critical. So you need to you need to be very clever in how you write your responsibilities. Your responsibilities should have action verbs, nouns, right? Very, very important. If you're managing 20 people, let's know that you are managing 20 people. If you're managing budgets of 200,000, tell us about it so that we can know, how you can handle, certain type of projects. Very, very important. So the way that you write your responsibilities, make sure that you don't repeat. But some will have 8 or 9 responsibilities, but they're saying probably 3 different things. So make sure that you take inventory of that. Go and actually check if the responsibilities that you've written are not in a way repeating themselves. And by that, you can actually reduce the length of your CV. You can remove references. Number 5, remove references. Why? Because when we're shortlisting for the first time, surely we are not going to call reference by reference of 2,500 candidates and asking, do you know this one? Right? So they'll be asked in the later stages of the recruitment process. So it is very, very important that you remove the references. They eat your space. They are not important in the initial stage of shortlisting or recruitment. We might agree to disagree on this one, but that's exactly it. You are just wasting space that you could have, written very important things. All right. So I think, on these 5 tips, you can actually also reduce the length of your CV. I hope that you have learned 1 or 2 things on this video. And if you're happy with the videos that we're doing, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, tell a friend to tell a friend, click that notification button so that you get notified every time we post an interesting, informative video. I thank you very much for watching, and God bless as usual.